welcome back to episode 3 of Dwarf Fortress. I went ahead and took a minute to go get something to eat, and I did a little bit of research while I was taking my lunch, and I think I might have figured out what was wrong with our hen pasture thing up here. One thing is that we need to actually set a pasture, so let me see if I can do that real quick. Let's go. So we're going to go I for zones. I need to set this as an actual pasture, and then I need to tell the birds to go in here. So we need to go hen and pasture, capital N, and we need to put the birds in here. I watched this on another video and I was reading some stuff. So we want a rooster in there, and then our hen. That's actually all we have right now, which is unfortunate. We should have started with more. I'm told that you should probably start with 1 rooster and 3 hens, but hopefully this will be all we need. So let's go ahead and hit resume. One thing I did want to note was that I am making these episodes rather long, so I don't know, I might have to chop these into smaller bits, because I just realized that some of these episodes are like an hour and a half long, so I don't know, we'll see. Oh, okay, so we got somebody bring... Oh, hey, check it out! It looks like that hen is in a... Is this claimed? Come on. It doesn't say it's claimed, per se. It's just standing on top of it. Well, let's see. Hopefully they'll warm up to that. I told that if you make a pasture, you gotta put the nest box in there, right? This is a nest box. Yeah, it is a nest box. I want to make sure I put the right item in there. Okay, let's just leave that alone for a little while and see what it does. Now, in the last episode, we were talking about possibly making some rooms for the nobles, which is probably a good idea. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the hell these are. I'm gonna dump these. These platinum nuggets. I don't know why they're not being picked up. Oh, you know what? Now that I I just realized we don't have a dumping zone. So we don't want them to have to walk too far. Well, we'll just do it over here for now. Let's make a little zone. Doesn't have to be that big, and we will make this for garbage, which is D. And that will make it so that they will dump all their like unwanted stuff over there, away and outside of the fortress itself. Let's go back in here. Okay, so let's go to the nobles. Okay, so the manager requires, he wants his own office, at least. And so does the bookkeeper. So let's get that going. Let's dig this down a little bit further. And we don't want to connect to this point right here, because this is going to be separate from everything, because that's our mine entrance. But we can still build up this way. So let's build some nicer bedrooms. I don't know how exactly big to build these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about we'll build them twice the size as a normal room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and then within there we will have... if we need... Let's go like this. And when you have like a king and stuff, he requires, I mean, he needs an office, he needs like a kitchen, he needs a dining room, and all this other stuff. We're not that far into this, so let's just go... How about that? Maybe something like that. We'll have a double door entrance. We'll just have a single door. We don't need to be wasting resources, and we'll put a bed over here. I don't know, maybe a dining area over here. I don't know, something's just... I'm being indecisive right now. I don't want the... The reason why I'm being so particular about it is I don't want the room to be too small in the long run to the point where they'll complain that the room is too small. Later on, when they get all like kind of full of themselves, they'll say like, oh, my room needs to be bigger, and I need to have this much space and this stuff inside it, and all so on and so forth. So I'm actually going to be kind of lame, and I'm going to look it up. So let's go Dwarf, Fortress, Noble Rooms. How's that? Noble bedroom layout. Just to kind of get an idea of what we should be looking at here. I don't have any good pictures, but yeah, they're saying about averages 4 by 4 at least. Noble bedrooms, here we go. Yeah, they say at least 4 by 4, but sometimes bigger. Okay. We'll go for that then. Oops, that is not what I want to do. So we are what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I have an idea. How about we go like this? We'll make the rooms, and we'll have the... So let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crossed. And we'll have the offices right across the hallway. And this way, they will all have their own little office space, so they can't complain and bitch about not having their own little spaces. This will be just kind of like a rudimentary noble hallway. Later on we'll have like I don't think they call it a king, I think it's like a mayor or something like that, but I pretty much consider them a king. So looks good to me. And then later on we'll have to designate each area to be specific to this guy and to that guy and so on and so forth, but we'll cross that bridge later. I'm going to go ahead and leave that bottom hallway diggable, so to speak, because what we want is we want a lot of stone. I'm going to try to free up stone because I do need to get that wall set up on the top here. I really, really hope that we don't flood out here. This is making me a little nervous. Just the fact that it's, for whatever reason, it's all flooding after it froze. But we should be fine. Let's go B for build, capital C for construction. We'll go wall. Make this wall a little bit longer now. Fungi, wood logs. That's not what we want. Chalk. And we want to go. Oh, that's the wrong direction. We want to go U and M. So we want U. Chalk, Control C, enter, and then later on we'll redesignate our pastures to be within our walls. And why not? One more wall. Alright, we'll let that build. What we'll probably end up doing is, oops, let me back out so they can actually build.
It seems that every other day there's a new migrant saying, I need to work, I make cheese, or I grind down jams, or I milk things. Well, how many milkers do you think we need here, huh? How many? Do you see anything that can be milked here? Honestly, do you think we want to milk a purring maggot or something? Haha, no, go home.
You done? You done with your little rant there, dude? Jesus Christ.
I can't do it.
Okay. So we got more migrants, so we'll let them arrive, and then I'll go ahead and assign them names and everything. So we got mechanisms being built. How are our farms looking? I mean, we're still doing okay. I wouldn't mind having some more farmers. Let's see. Holy moly. Yeah, we shot up in population. It's not a little, it's a lot. Well, let's go ahead and get our thing going here. Let me scroll down to my list here. So we got, next will be Shink. I'm just gonna kind of let things play out while they're building that wall and this stuff. I'm gonna name these guys for us. Tucker. Valhalla.
Yes, yes. I see it all now. It's so beautiful.
Okay. Red Panda, the Tanner, has been possessed. Now that doesn't necessarily mean he was possessed as in like by a ghost. It can, but what it means is that he really wants to build something, and if we provide him with all the things that he needs, he will build a masterwork something. I mean, it literally could be a masterwork sock for all we know, but maybe we'll get lucky and they'll actually build something really good. I'm gonna go ahead and submit. Resume the game. I want to make sure these are not blocked. Okay, these are still good for construction. Just want to make sure these are being built properly. I have to be straight with you guys. I'm trying to figure out how to view units. See, I think that's him right there. Oops, okay. What did I just hit? That was Nobles, I think. Anyways, this guy right here. Red Panda, okay. So we need to enter view. Enter thoughts. I don't know if we can figure out what he needs just yet. He needs to figure out his idea. I don't know if we can read it from here. This is just telling us his ideas and his personality and stuff like that, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to let this marinate a little bit longer, so to speak. There we go, unit list. So here's where we can kind of figure out people who are just kind of sitting around. Like there's an armor and a blacksmith. We want to leave those. We have glass makers, stone Stone crafters, cheese. We have a butcher, herbologist, milkers, tanners. Oh, we have 2 traders. That's not. Stoneworker, engraver, expedition leader, masons. So let's go. We don't need a glassmaker, so we're gonna go. I remember right. L. That looks weird. That's not supposed to be like that. Huh. Let's go Z. Have to find the name of the guy we're looking for. It wasn't Go, so we're looking for Kosoth. Kosoth, where are you at? Apothecary. It's gonna be damn near impossible to find anybody in all this crap. About you. I'll have to figure that out later. What I need is to change some of these labors that these guys have, so I can get them to start learning some new things. Oh, let's let this play out some more.
I just can't.
Well, let's get these things going. So we got B for build. Some doors on these. Door. Oops. And then I'll start assigning these to nobles so they stop complaining about every little thing. We need a bed. Beds. We need a seat. And then we need a table. We'll let that roll out for a little while. Alright, back to renaming some of these guys. Like I said, I'm not doing this in any kind of order. I'm just simply looking at my friends list here and putting it in the order in which I see it. So if I missed your name, sorry. It just means that you just happen to not be on while I'm doing the list right now. And eventually I'll have so many people that I won't, probably won't even add any more names because it'll get to the point where I just have too many freaking people. I'm gonna that. And for the record, I'm not doing names by sex. That'll just take way too long, so screw that. I'm not dealing with that right now. Okay. There are doors in there. Getting our thrones together. So noble, we want E. coli. Select this. We're going to make a bedroom. We're going to assign this bedroom. We need to assign this to E. coli specifically. I wish I could search. Oh, there's a search. Search. E. coli. Oh, that is so cool. So it's set to E. coli. Here we go. Now we need to make this a study. We're going to assign hit S for E. coli and assign him there. Okay. So now you'll notice that E. coli has met his requirements for the most part. I think one of them is white, being that we almost got all the requirements we want. So now we need apothecary. So let's go set apothecary to have his own thing. Assign apothecary. Oops. S for search. Apothecary. Same thing down here. Give him a study. Enter. Assign. S. Okay, so at least those guys are taken care of. I know our expedition leader is going to want one here soon. I'll probably end up having to make him a better room, though. But we'll see how that works.
Can't do that there.
Ah. So we're running into a bit of an issue. So let's go up. We are running out of barrels. So I need a woodcutter. Where is you at? Where is you at? Yes, because I speak it to the English. Speak the English. Okay, we're gonna make wooden barrel. No, that's bucket. So we're gonna go cancel, add task, barrel. R, W. We want to have at least 20 to 30 barrels at any given moment. Boom, done. We make sure that those are constantly being built. While we're doing that, if I remember right, I can go like this. And on Dwarf Therapist, I can easily change the training that I want people to be on. Like Global Potato. I'm not going to pick on you specifically. I'm just saying your current character does not have a job. And I need more wood crafting, so... And I need wood cutting and wood crafting and carpentry. Same for you, Furry. You're gonna do the same thing. There. So that made that a whole lot easier. What the hell? Look at the music. I think the water level's going down. I remember those being 7s for the most part. I think it's very slowly going down, so that's good. I don't want our fortress being flooded out. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and remove this pasture. And we're going to designate a new one. we want to make this a pasture, so it's going to be what? N, capital N, and we're going to go and put all of our animals that need to be in there. No idea what that is. I don't need puppies there. Goats can go in there. Yaks, lamb. No idea what that is. Turkey. Alright, fine. Go in there. What's going on over here? Why is this not being built? Build some more walls. We should probably have this like what, 1, 4? 2. So if you notice, what I'm going to be doing here is making a kill box. Is we'll load those with traps. That way, with anything, if anything comes running through there, it'll get caught in cages, or it'll have things slice it up and things like that. So. I have an idea. We're going to cancel this. We're going to remove all these buildings here. We are going to build the wall. We're actually going to close this off entirely. And what we'll do is we'll build... We need to deconstruct, so if I remember it was Q. Back out. Q... D for designate. Let's chop down. I need to remove buildings. Remove construction. N. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to move. There we go. I only want 4 of those removed. What we're going to do is we're going to build a wall that goes along this way, and if you notice where I'm at, I can go out a little bit, so I'm going to build a wall that goes out a little bit, and then I'm going to dig a huge, like a moat, and the moat will pop out right here, and it won't actually interact with this, and then I can build a bridge across, and that way there's like a whole moat and drawbridge idea, just like I had before, so we can still do this. There's all my doors running to deconstruct stuff. I'm going to designate this to smooth while we're at it. That seems like a lot, but we have a lot of idle workers, so they'll go take care of that. I don't know what that tallowed... I wonder if that's like grass that's been like smashed down, I guess is what this is right here. Furrowed peat. It's gotta be. It's gotta be like ground, like grass that's been like smashed down or something. Well, we're making barrels that are pretty awesome, I guess. Let's make sure that these are still being built. Okay, they're good. Now let's make our walls that go out. We do have a couple trees in the way, so we're gonna have to get those cut down probably. Okay. about that roll. I like the way this chalk looks. Dig it. And what I'll do is I'll build stairs that go up onto the walls, and that way we can have, if we make them, range dwarves later on, so they can sit up on the walls and shoot down. What are you doing down here, dude? Oh, he must be... See what we got down here. Let's go down some more. And go down a couple more layers, see if we can hit some more rubies, because we need to get these gems going. They're worth a good amount of money. I kind of wish that we would have dug down further and then started building our whole fortress down here, because I wouldn't have mind building into this, but you know, gotta do with what you got. We could have made this whole level like a farming level, but oh well. Hindsight's 20/20, right? We have a merchant here. I didn't even notice. You guys, I didn't see a freaking thing telling me that we had a merchant coming. Okay, so I need the trader here. I need to move the goods. Here we go, finished goods. Instruments. Tools. Plenty of barrels. Rivers. That's good enough for now. Masterpiece mug. Well done. Wait, who was that again? Avuz? Avuz, you're making... I think he made a really good one earlier. Where are you at on here? Don't you have a name yet? I don't see him on my list here. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Come on now. There we go. Keep forgetting that when I look on this other screen, I have to click back onto this screen to actually get it to process again. Pretty soon here, we probably want to, I think we're going to do on this level go across, because this level will be all stone, so we'll go across this way.
I'll never
you know
do
what?
anything so meaningful again, so what's the point of going on? No. I said no.
Uh-oh, Red Panda is struck him with melancholy. That's not good. What that means is Red Panda was in a mood. He wanted to make something masterpiece, but we didn't have all the required items that he needed. and because of that fact, he pretty much got depressed. And I think, if I remember right, there's no way to get him out of melancholy. He's going to be depressed, and he's going to kind of wander around. And I think he'll like end up leaving, or he'll like starve himself to death. So that is unfortunate. Red Panda's gonna be deceased eventually.